Have you ever noticed how your brain just loves to play what if? You effortlessly build these elaborate alternate realities in your head, but then the second you try to actually express those hypothetical timelines in English, it is just total frustration.
Oh, absolutely. It
Yeah.
is like your brain just short circuits, right?
Yeah.
Because linguistically, we are asking our minds to exist in two different dimensions at the exact same time.
Yeah, exactly. And well, welcome to the Daily English Class channel, by the way. We are so glad you are here with us today. Our goal right now is to kind of unravel the hidden logic of English grammar and figure out why some of these structures feel so incredibly alien.
Right, because they really do feel alien when you were first learning them.
They do. And think about common hurdles for a second, like prepositions or articles. I always think of them as the unwritten social rules at a party.
Oh, that is a really good way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, they are these tiny, seemingly insignificant things, but they have a massive and honestly often illogical impact. Like you use in instead of on, and suddenly it's like you're standing uncomfortably close to someone in an elevator. The whole vibe is just ruined.
I mean, yeah, if prepositions are that awkward elevator etiquette, conditional sentences are, well, they are like trying to explain the elevator's mechanics while you're in a free fall.
Okay, wow. That sounds pretty stressful.
It is. They are the ultimate cognitive boss level of English, mostly because they force your brain to juggle realities simultaneously.
Right.
You have the if and then the outcome. So you're holding on to a reality that hasn't even happened yet and calculating its exact consequence, all in one single breath.
I have to admit, I hit a wall here constantly. I mean, I can look at the rules on paper and they make total sense, but the second I am actually speaking, my brain just completely freezes.
Yeah, that happens to so many people.
So is it just learners failing to memorize rules, or is this specific grammar rule physically exhausting to use in real time?
Well, it is really the sheer cognitive load of the mental time travel. I mean, look at how we process factual, everyday situations.
Like the zero conditional, right?
Exactly. If ice gets warm, it melts. That is easy because it is rooted in right now. But the brick wall appears when you hit the second conditional, which deals with unreal or hypothetical situations.
So this is where the mental time travel comes in.
Yeah, the primary trap is shifting tenses. Your brain knows the hypothetical dream is about the present or the future, right? So it desperately wants to use a present tense verb.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. My brain is always screaming, but I don't have $1 million right now. So using the past tense to say, if I had $1 million feels, I don't know, like I'm talking about yesterday, not an alternate version of today.
Right, but here is the hidden logic behind that. In English, the past tense doesn't just create distance in time. It actually creates distance in reality.
Wait, distance in reality, what do you mean by that?
So when you say, if I had $1 million, you are using the past tense to push the idea away from your present reality.
Yeah.
You're basically signaling to the listener, hey, we are now entering a fake timeline.
Oh, wow. So you aren't talking about the past at all. You are literally just putting distance between the real world and your imagination.
Exactly. You are building a fence. But because this mental time travel is so cognitively demanding, I see learners cling to strict textbook formulas like a life raft. They just hope a math-like equation will save them.
Which probably doesn't work out too well in actual conversation, does it?
No, it creates a whole new problem, honestly. I mean, textbooks rigidly claim that the zero conditional is strictly for scientific general truths, water boils, gravity falls, that sort of thing.
Very sterile laboratory rules.
Exactly. But if you listen to real people in the real world, we constantly break those rules. We use the zero conditional to issue commands or express raw feelings or even make promises.
So, like, if you are here, I feel happy.
Yes. That is not a scientific observation. That is a raw human emotion.
So true fluency really doesn't come from robotic repetition of those textbook formulas.
No, not at all.
Like, you can't just memorize grammar equations and expect to sound natural. True mastery has to come from active engagement and embracing messy, contextual, real-world usage. You just have to step into the streets where the language actually lives.
Yeah, and it requires you to be patient with yourself, too. You aren't just memorizing vocabulary here. You are literally learning to map out reality in a completely new way.
Which leaves us with a pretty mind-expanding question for you to ponder. If your native language handles hypothetical scenarios completely differently, like if it doesn't force you into the specific grammatical time travel,
Right.
does mastering English conditionals actually rewire your brain's ability to imagine the future?
That is such a good question. Think about that the next time you catch yourself daydreaming in English. And when you do, well, we want to hear about it. Drop a comment below and let us know how your brain handles the what ifs.
Exactly. Make sure to interact, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Dale English Class channel so you don't miss our next conversation. Until next time, keep exploring.